Hello readers, this is Miss Erin. Today we are learning about finding the main idea of a story, or what the story is mostly about. So I have this bag and I have some things in this bag, and I'm going to take them out, and I want you to look at the things that I have in the bag and see if you can come up with what these pictures are mostly about. Let's see if we can find the main idea of these pictures. Are you ready? I have an apple, a pineapple, some raspberries. Do you have any ideas yet? Let's keep going. Kiwi fruit. Put that over here. I have some grapes, and I have one more thing in my bag. I have a banana. We'll put that right here. So if you had to look at these pictures and say what they were mostly about, what would you guess? Fruit. All of these pictures are pictures of pieces of fruit. So the main idea is fruit. Let's take a look at some other pictures. Do you think you can tell me what the main idea is of these pictures, or what these pictures are mostly about? Did you say butterflies? I think that's a pretty good guess. On the next page, I have a passage, so I'm going to read this passage, and I want you to listen while I read it out loud. Butterflies come in many colors. Butterflies have wings. Butterflies are insects. Butterflies hatch from eggs. When they are young, butterflies are called caterpillars. Butterflies get their food from flowers. Did you hear a word that was repeated many, many times in this passage? I did too. It was the word butterflies. Let's see how many times we can find it. Right there at the beginning of a sentence. It's at the beginning of a lot of sentences. Here it is again. Look, here it is not at the beginning of a sentence. And then one more time. So the word butterflies appears 6 times in this passage. And on the next page, I broke it out into each sentence as a different color. And we notice that butterflies is at the beginning of 5 of 6 of these sentences. So butterflies is the first word. And in this sentence, in sentence number 5, it's in the middle. But it's still, each of these sentences has the word butterflies in it. So it's a pretty good guess that this passage is mainly about butterflies. If we look at the next page, now I have our passage and the pictures on the same page. So even before we read this passage, we can look at these images, look at these pictures, and have a pretty good idea what the main idea of this story is. But I'm going to read it again out loud while you look at the pictures. Butterflies come in many colors. Butterflies have wings. Butterflies are insects. Butterflies hatch from eggs. When they are young, butterflies are called caterpillars. Butterflies get their food from flowers. So we used clues in the text, and we used pictures to help us understand what the main idea of this story is. And if I go back to the page with all of the sentences on it, and we say that the main idea is about butterflies, all of these sentences are supporting details, because all of these sentences tell another piece of information about butterflies. Butterflies come in many colors. They have wings. They are insects. They hatch from eggs. They start out as caterpillars, and they get their food from flowers. So our main idea is butterflies, and each one of these sentences is a supporting detail. Show me what you know. Let's answer some questions. Which of the strategies listed is a good way to determine the main idea? Count how many sentences are in a story, look for repeated words, or none of these. Which one did we do? Letter B, we were looking for repeated words. One more question. Pictures can be good clues to help you figure out what a story is mostly about. Is that true or false? That was true. We used pictures to help us figure out what the story was mainly about. Way to go, readers! Now you know some strategies for finding the main idea and how it can help you to be a good reader. Thank you for learning with me today.